Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for, whoops. Hey, I'm in New York. We're doing a reading for Tuesday, October 8th, 2019. Is that right? I don't think that's right. I think it's the 9th. I can't look now because my camera, I do this, I film on my camera, and I have friends in Pennsylvania who promise me that they're going to teach me a new way so that I can do a little bit of editing, which would be great. Like when I stopped to take out my hair clip because I forgot, because that's one of my beauty secrets. So there you go, beauty secrets. So what's going on? I'm in New York City and I'm having a sensational time. That's why I didn't post a video yesterday. I've just been on the go. I've been on New York time. And I gotta tell you, we all have cities in our lives where we connect, and I have many. Paris was one where I just was, I have felt many incarnations there, also in the London area, and certainly in New York City. It's where my soul lives. New York City just has and the boroughs too, Brooklyn, Queens, not so much the Bronx or Staten Island. Anyway, I'm here in New York and having a great time, and I appreciate your patience while I catch up with some videos. And we have some interesting things happening in our cards today, so let's jump right in. So the first card that we have is this Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is very powerful. It is all about be ready for that lightning bolt idea to come into your this is when you have flashes of insight on situations and problems. Like sometimes you have something that's going on and you don't understand why something's working out the way it's working out, and you take a long drive or a long walk or something happens, you clear your mind, and insight, I mean, you just have this amazing insight into what's happening, or you'll get a flash, a new idea, a new direction for a new book. I'm sorry, I have to say that for my writers out there. There may be a new direction. Anyway, it can be creative, it can be work related, it can be transformative, it can be a spiritual awakening, it can be a like, holy cow, that's what I want to be having in my life kind of situation. So just stay open to insight and inspiration that's going to help guide you, perhaps in a new direction too. Some of you have been in a holding pattern for quite a while, not sure why you're doing all of these jobs or doing this shuffle now. You know, people are hustling everywhere just to earn a living, and so you might get this flash, this great idea of a new business. Anyway, stay open to the creativity that's coming through because all sorts of stuff is going on. When I step into the Sandra Ann Taylor energy deck for a little bit more clarity, we have this powerful healer card. This is the healer of the ages, and I'm sure you know, everybody knows who this guy is. This is Hot Jesus, as I love to refer to him. I don't know what Jesus looked like when he was here, but I love how everybody kind of makes him a bit of a hippie in robes and beards and long hair and as white as could be, although he might have had a fantastic tan and from other origins. We don't know, but he was certainly hot. And this Jesus, this Christ consciousness is here for you to help you shift your modality. This is not about religion. And some of you might not know this, but as a child, my mother took myself and my sisters and I through dozens, I would say, or at least a dozen of Christian-based religions, all different kinds of prayers, from Episcopalian, she was a Catholic, into the Baptist, into the Church of the Nazarene. And she's gone quite a bit fundamentalist for a while there. And then she eventually returned, mother returned herself to the Catholic Church. And since I wasn't confirmed or baptized in that church, I didn't really feel compelled with their ceremony, although I can find God and that Christ consciousness everywhere. So it certainly isn't about how you believe. It's only for you and what your belief is for you. and your community of belief, whatever that may be. So when we see this Christ consciousness, which is a phenomenon we've been talking about in the New Age industry for about 100 years or so. I think even Edgar Cayce back in the 1930s was talking about Christ consciousness when we had that big movement in the late 1800s of spirituality and mediumship. So this Christ consciousness is an electromagnetic field. This is how I describe it, coming from the heart through the brain and flowing all the way in through the body. And it's around us and available for healing in whatever form that may be. Now you can access this in so many different ways. Many people have a faith in Christianity and they have their ways. And if that's not your practice, you can simply meditate and call on to the image of this energy to come through you or to you to have this experience. You can also, of course, in meditation again, just visualize that experience and imagine your body melding with this Christ consciousness behavior energy. I know I've been able to do this not only with the Christ conscious energy, but also Babaji Krishna, who's another powerful saint in the Hindu religion, very powerful that you can access at any time. Also sharing that same love frequency. And I know many of my soul family out there, my soul sisters, have had this experience, and maybe they'll describe their own at some point when they feel ready to. So this is simply an invitation to allow this energy in to work its magic. I want to share a little story. Yesterday I was at gospel brunch in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, where it's just gospel music. A small gospel band plays during a little tiny place. And the music, when you are in that trance state with music, you can literally feel that Christ consciousness and that prayer energy coming through. I was moved to tears while being there, just feeling that vibration. So it is vibrational. It doesn't have to do with your words or ceremonies or beliefs or dogmas or all the other stuff about religion. And this is just my belief going in with our reading. Okay, I'm going to jump into our final cards today. And isn't this interesting? The cards are so related. Give yourself permission came up. And this is about allowing yourself to have this spontaneous healing, whatever that might look like for you. And it will come as a bolt of lightning. Perhaps you'll just get that inspiration. If you don't know who to call on some spirit guides or angels to come help you. Grab that and then give yourself permission. Give yourself some time to allow this energy to come through, or just allow your mind to be open to receive new information, new insight, which might put you on a different path than you had been on before, which can lead to other things. So just be open to your spiritual path and receiving information and support from all around you. All right, my dear, I hope you know how much I love you and how grateful I am that you stopped by my little channel. And I'm really excited to hear what kind of inspiring thoughts you have. So if you feel compelled to, please let me know. Email me or message me, or comment down below. And I look forward to seeing you next time.